Hey Vince Sanji, thanks for being first. This is a new record. This is the fourth version of the same stream. This has never happened before. This is just some next level bad internet. So Grossy99 says third time's a charm. The bad news is we've already done 3 times. This is the 4th time. I'm pretty sure that this is the 4th take of it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the 3rd time. Hopefully it's just the 3rd time. I might be wrong, but I feel like this was the 4th. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's just... we don't have a lot left. Let's just get through it. We just did Saboti. I'm going to go ahead and put Impel down in our favorites, and I'm going to go ahead and put Marine Ford in our favorites while we wait for people to flood back in. Alright. Michael A. says, the only good that came from the Foxy arc is the introduction of the Davy backfight concept that will come into play later in the story. That is my hope as well. I hope that the Davy backfight is a big deal later on in the story. I think it will be, so I have high hopes for that. So we'll wait and see. You guys know how I feel about Elbaf and Shanks arc and such. The Pirate here says, Morge, I think you like Whiskey Peak more than most, lol. Hey, Pirate here, I'm going to make you a mod because you've just been such a long time, just a long time active person in chat. So I made Pirate Hero a mod. Don't abuse your power. But I don't agree with you. I think Whiskey Peak is a great arc. Whiskey Peak's so cool. I think you guys got to go back and read Whiskey Peak with the mentality that you don't know what's going to happen. Sort of, alright? If you go back and read Whiskey Peak not knowing what's going to come out of Whiskey Peak, by the end of it, you find out about this whole country, Alabasta, you find out about this giant organization, Baroque Works, you find out that they're up against Shichibukai. Whiskey Peak's so cool. Look at everyone saying F for Pirate Hero. You guys know that, look, the reason is... Oh, that was the wrong moment to mod Pirate Hero. Pirate Hero has been a long time he's just been very, very active, alright? That's all I gotta say, alright? It is still pay to mod, so just keep that in mind. And the Pirate Hero, he paid his dues for a long time. I just saw his name and I just randomly realized that I probably should have done it a while back. That's basically it. Alan Grinball says, Morge is an Alabasta sim. Come on, guys. We should all be Alabasta sims. Alabasta's great. Alabasta's so good. What is it beyond that? So, we got that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Post Marine Ford. Let's vote on this. Omar Gaskins is paid a mod. Ha ha ha. Omar Gaskins sitting there having paid his dues to become mod a long while back, so go ahead and laugh. Esther Sparks says, Morge, why are you always ignoring me? Did I not just prove you wrong? Lolly Lolly says you forgot Amazon Lily. Lolly Lolly, I forgot about you entirely. The plight of Lolly Lolly, which was I could not find your comment. I still don't know what your comment was. If you could summarize it for me, I can respond here. You forgot... Oh, fuck, I did forget Amazon Lily, though. I don't know why I skimmed over that fact. Amazon Lily, look, for the sake of things, I'm just going to put it under okay. The Pirate here says, wait, can I put myself in timeout now? Yeah, go ahead, man. Do whatever you want. You're a mod. Mods have all the power. Mods have more power than me, I think, because mods actually can pay attention to what's going on in chat, whereas this is pinned, right? Whereas I kind of just, I'm looking here, I'm looking there. I don't know what's happening. I'm like being hit with information from all sides. Sometimes I got to check this, find out what's going on. Concurrent viewers, apparently only 64. Okay, 272. Understandable. Got to look at my internet down here. I have very little power because I have to focus on too many things. Whereas mods, you really have free run of the chat. You know, if you piss off a mod, God knows what they'll do to you. If you piss me off, I'll probably just forget 2 minutes later. Just forget what you even said. Forget what your name was. I'll forget your username. So it's really the mods you gotta fear. I know very little. I just don't have the capacity to be able to to focus on multiple things at the same time. That's why I fall for all of those things like Sokon, Candice, Ligma. It's too much information coming from everywhere. I'm just a victim. I'm just I'm just helpless. I'm just like trying to catch up. All right, let's see what you said about Post Marine Ford. Like, okay, yeah, seems about right to me. Post Marine Ford. Whew, okay, so we're pretty much in the end game, right? So we got Return to Fishman Island. How about Return to Fishman Island? Hydro CY says mods are always snowflakes. See, that's the kind of thing you don't want to say when the mods are around. That's the kind of thing that these snowflake mods will probably ban you for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking like they're not there. They're obviously there. Oh, Brago the Ace is here. Brago the Ace is here. So Brago the Ace, I don't know who made him a mod, because we all know that Morge Chat is paid a mod, which means you pay a certain number of super chats, and then over time you earn your way to being a mod. Brago the Ace just, I guess, it's clout to mod, because Brago came in with clout from the start, which meant that I had to mod him from the beginning. But now I don't know, because now Brago's not the only one with over 100k subs anymore. Now I can unmod Brago, and I don't have to worry about the YouTube community collapsing down around me. Isaiah Davis, thanks. Is 3D2Y included in Post Marine Ford? What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, you're saying like that others? Yeah. Everything after Post Marine Ford is very straightforward. It's everything after Marine Ford. It's kind of just says it in the name. Why are we getting? We're getting some controversial opinions around here about Brago. Brago, in my opinion, Brago Goat, I think, was the right comment. That's the one I support. What were we doing? Return to Fishman Island, right? So Brago, these are not my opinions. These are my chat's opinions. So if you disagree with them, then it's just because these morons, I don't know what they vote for. I don't support it. They kind of they usually go against my wishes. They were trying to tell me Whiskey Peak is a bad arc, and trying to tell me that Long Ring Long Island was one of the best arcs of all time. I don't know what to say. Adrian Hakeem says, I would never bribe you more, Jaddy, and if it's paid a mod, do you take checks? Adrian Hakeem has also paid his dues for a long period of time. But yeah, Brago Diaz says, I'll just have to ban everyone then. Yeah, that's the thing. You guys don't want to go against the mods, because the mods, they have so much more ban power than I do. Because I can't pay attention to everything. I don't know what some people are saying here. I take the abuse, and then I just move on. But the mods, they're finicky. They won't take abuse. They like banning people. That's their favorite thing to do, in fact. It's probably their favorite thing to do, time people out and ban people, so, you don't want to mess with the mods. So, thanks a lot. I really appreciate and love your streams, despite the connection issues. Keep up the amazing work, brother. Yeah, guys, so I'm sorry, the stream had to restart so many times today. Like, I'm honestly very sorry about that. I don't want to give you guys that sort of stream experience. I want it to be fun. I want it to be a continuous thing. It just hurts it, like, when we have to restart and start from scratch every time. So, next time I will get Ethernet. It will be a lot better than this. It won't be like last time. I'm sorry about this. Let's just get through this, right? Let's just get through this, and I'm saying it like we're taking medicine, but like I do think the end is in sight at this point, so solid. Alright, that's where we're putting this. I know some people whose favorite arc is Return to Fishman Island. I could kind of get behind that. Is this the real Joy Boy? I don't think so. Fishman Island. I'm interested to see where you guys put Fishman Island. Favorite, like, solid, fine. Kev says Morge looks like a med school student. Literally just because I'm Indian. There's nothing else. I'm not wearing a fucking stethoscope. I don't have like scrubs on or anything like that. There's literally nothing else I'm doing that makes me look like a med student. I literally just look Indian. So what's next? We got Fishman Island, then Punk Hazard. Okay, so we got a solid straight shot to the end. Yeah, so Fishman Island is going to be interesting. Fishman Island's going to be interesting. I think this will tell us a lot. Because so far it's been as I predicted, which is nobody put any arc into Don't Like that much. Antonio Duarte Varela says it's because you look tired. That is accurate. Yeah, Braga says, well, obviously all Indians are doctors. Fun fact, I totally forgot this. I am not a mod in Brago's chat. I'm not a mod in Brago's chat. And I've been in Brago's chat multiple times. I've never been made a mod. So, you can say what you want about my modding system, be it pay to mod, clout to mod. At least I have a system based on honor and respect. I'm not a mod in Brago's chat. God knows who Brago makes mods. Kailash, thanks a lot. Do you ever cosplay? If you could, who would you play as? No, I'm not really a cosplayer. That's just not really my thing. If I could, I can. There's nothing stopping me. I can factually go cosplay right now if I want. Nobody's holding me down to be like, we're not going to let you cosplay. Oh man, if I could cosplay, who would I cosplay as? If only. If I could cosplay as, if I had to, like, if it's more like gun to my head, I had to cosplay, and just like throw some of my dignity aside and be like, I guess I'm cosplaying that. What am I talking about? Everyone cosplays on Halloween. It's got nothing to do with dignity, right? I guess it's just different when it's not Halloween and you're going around in a costume. There's something weird about Halloween where it's just okay to do that. Also, it's okay to give candy to kids on Halloween. A lot of stuff's okay on Halloween that otherwise wouldn't be okay. Let's say it's Halloween and I'm cosplaying. I'd be cosplaying... Yeah, I think I'd cosplay as probably like Zorro. Something like that. Zorro. Yeah, I think I'd go Zorro. Zorro's just cool to cosplay as. Alright. Fishman Island. Let's find out. Moment of truth. If anything is going to make it to this bottom tier of Don't Like That Much, it's going to be Zorro. Solid. Thanks a lot. Kurt Heimank says, you look like Blackbeard. Yeah, I guess I could grow out the beard. James Mooresman, who's coming out of the West this year, Morge? Thoughts on MVP? Also, why don't I see the decuplets on this list? Dude, the decuplets are such a disappointment to me. Fishman Island made it to solid? What? I thought it was going to make it to Don't Like for some of you guys. Out of the West this year, look, I guess I still got to go with the Lakers, but they got me questioning things. Like, I just don't know, man. I got the Lakers. I think Jokic... Fun fact, so I had a bet with my roommate over who would get more MVP votes by the end of the year, Jokic or Luka Doncic. And at that time, I thought, it's a rough bet. Because at that time, like a full year ago, no one would have pegged Jokic for MVP. It was kind of just talked about as though it's Luka's year to win MVP. So I thought I was already in for a bad bet. I expected Jokic to get some MVP votes. I didn't expect us to get to the end of the year, and Jokic is actually the MVP. So I'm actually totally cool with it because I win a bet off of it. It feels surreal because I don't think I just think that there's several better players. You know what I mean? Like MVP never means best player, but it's just that Jokic, it feels like he never got injured. He had a really good season. He carried his team well and stuff like that. Like, it makes sense why he's getting MVP. It's just even I wouldn't have pegged Jokic for actually winning the full thing. Joe Armando, thanks a lot. You should cosplay as Jin. Yeah, give me those dark skin cosplay options. So Fishman Island, I guess, is going in solid. I'm surprised. I just thought you guys would put in... Okay, what about Punk Hazard? Okay, to speed through, I'm going to put Punk Hazard into... I think it's solid. I understand a lot of people didn't like Punk Hazard, but I think it's solid. I'm going to put it there. Dressrosa. Right, Dressrosa, I'm going to put in like... Wait, why are there two things for Dressrosa? No, Dressrosa, I'm going to put... Fine, I'll put Dressrosa in the polls. Guys, why is the internet good now? Do you guys understand this? Maybe it's something to do with my viewers, so now my viewer count has dropped so terribly. So now the internet's fine. I don't know how this works. Ethernet next time, that's all I know. Dressrosa top 3. Yeah, see, Dressrosa, I think some people really, really like Dressrosa, so I wouldn't be surprised if it made it to the very top, but I would personally put it under, like it a lot or something like that. Swap Lily and Punk Hazard. No. Before we end, can we set Sundays or Mondays as the Pirate Hero? So, here's what I'm thinking. Next time I do this will again be a Monday. Next week is Memorial Day, so I'm going to try and do it that Monday. I might do a poll this week, just as a community post or on Twitter, or both, just getting the temperature, what's better for people, Sundays or Mondays. The only reason I really don't want to do Sundays is because I kind of just want to relax on Sundays. I don't want to stream on Sundays. You know what I mean? But then Monday, it just depends on what's better for more people. I understand a lot of people have gotten used to the Sunday streams, so I don't want to throw that off for people. So I might do a poll, but at the moment, let's just say it's going to be Mondays, and I'll kind of do a stream or do a poll to kind of just make sure that it's at least goes over fine. So okay, Dressrosa is going into I think that's fair. It was pretty tight, but it is by a hair. All right. And then beyond that, we got Zoe. How do we feel about Zoe? No, I'm not calling you guys... Pirate Hero, I'm not calling you guys stressful. That's not what I mean. And Strahd Zora asks, what is the next analysis video? So let me answer both of these things. So, it's not stressful. It's just that, I don't want to stream, if I'm, I don't know, hungover, or if I've just had a long weekend or something like that, or, it's just... streaming is fun. It's a lot of fun, but, if I just want to, pass out, I can't do that and also stream, you know what I mean? I also want the streams to be entertaining, so I don't want to do it on days Sunday. If I'm very, very tired, I want to be able to do a good stream. I seem tired right now because I'm actually legitimately stressed out because the internet was bad throughout the stream and we had to restart it so many times, so that's not fun. I think this would have been a great stream if we could have just done it continuously from start to finish, but unfortunately that's just not the way it went. Oh, HNS, thanks a lot. Zoe is low-key the arc that saved post-time skip One Piece. I won't say anything so dramatic as that, but I see where you're coming from. I will say that as a weekly reader, at the end of Dressrosa, I felt a little burnt out. It's not like I didn't like Dressrosa, but I did feel a little burnt out from One Piece. If you're a weekly reader of Dressrosa, you'll know what I mean, because Pirate Hero says, I know what you mean, being a mod is stressful too. Pirate Hero, you've been a mod for 2 minutes. What are you talking about? You're talking like you've been a mod for... You're talking like you're an old, grizzled mod veteran who's seen it all. You're yeah, being a mod is stressful. You were born today. This is your first day being a mod. Your first 15 minutes being a mod. How stressful can it be? Anyway, so... Dressrosa, I think it was a very crammed arc, a lot going on. It took a lot of weeks for us to get to the finale of it. We were waiting on Luffy versus Doflamingo for a long time. Even just that 10-minute countdown note I did, a lot of... Dressrosa was just a long time for the payoff, and I think at the end of Dressrosa, I think I just took a break. I wanted to binge the next arc, so Zoe was a very, very much a breath of fresh air for me when I got to just binge it through one go. A lot of exciting stuff. The Raizo is safe moment. Raizo is safe moment, by the way. I still believe Raizo Dono is safe is the best moment in post-time skip One Piece. I will defend that to the death. Adrian Hakim says, I think based on viewership you do stream Sunday. I think you might be right, dude. The tricky part is basically that it's hard to gauge viewership when each time a stream ends, right? So the stream ended 3 times today, right? 3 times today it ended. The internet was particularly bad. So each time the stream ends, the viewership that was previously there, a large percentage of it will essentially be chopped off. So it's just hard to tell because right now I don't know what the viewership is. Probably 500, give it a second, 600 basically is what it is, right? 600, I can't tell what it would have been had it been one continuous stream. So I don't know. I do want to do whatever day the viewership will be better because it's just more fun. It's the best streams I think we've always had have been when it's been 1.5k viewers, 1.8k viewers, nearly 2k viewers. Those have been the really, really fun streams. So, it's just the way it is. I was asked what the next analysis video would be. I think I might do a poll for that as well. I kind of want to do another character analysis video, and I'm thinking it might be Sanji, so I might just run it by that's the case. Otherwise, I want to do an arc analysis video. I'm trying to put off Marineford because it's such a long project that I'm just having to do it in bits and pieces. So if I do an arc analysis, it will probably be either options Alabasta, East Blue Saga as a whole, or Skypiea. I think those would be the options I would put forward. If it's a character analysis, it would probably be the Straw Hats, and I'd probably give you a few options. It would probably be Sanji, just because I feel like I owe you guys a Sanji analysis after spending so much time talking about Zoro, you know? So, makes sense to me. This is Zoe, right? Yeah. And now, alright, we're going to do polls for all of these. Is this just Dressrosa again? I don't know why Dressrosa is in here twice, but we've got 2 Dressrosas, I believe. Yeah, this one's clearly Dressrosa. No, this is Reverie. I'm dumb. That's Reverie. Okay. Is Reverie its own arc? Kailash, thanks a lot. Lolly Lolly. Oh, guys, everyone listen up close. Lolly Lolly. We found out, and Lolly Lolly's comment is right here too. So, thank you, Kailash. Lolly Lolly, give thanks to Kailash for shouting you out and letting us find out your comment. Uranus controls the moons, and since the moons affect the sea, the weapon can be used to stabilize the weather of the Calm Belt and Grand Line and help create the One Piece. That is awesome. I love that theory. That is great, because the Reverie is... Or sorry, not the Reverie. I'm just doing word association right here. The weather of the Grand Line is a huge point, and Uranus is supposed to control the skies, so a lot of that makes sense. I don't know if it would control the moon as a whole. It could just work if it controls the weather, right? Adrian Hakeem says patron poll or community poll. I think so. The way I might do it is, so to figure out what time to do the streams, what video I should do analysis video-wise next, I might do a patron poll. I think that's the way I'll do the things, because patrons are supposed to be the ones who get to vote on the next analysis videos. It's just that sometimes I have something in mind that I specifically want to do. Also, I think I used to do patron polls for next video topics, for analysis videos, but what I found out was that very often what patrons would vote for would be more niche topics, if that makes sense, that seemed interesting to them, because patrons, in my experience, are generally a little more, maybe they're looking for a little more niche content or something like that. So sometimes, basically, the topics that would that I would put up for patron polls and stuff, the topics that were picked would inevitably be the topics that are not as interesting to the larger base of viewers. So I don't want to do it I want to do topics that are interesting to everybody. It's kind of why I did Zoro at 100k, because I knew that Zoro is just a topic that's interesting to everybody. But at the same time, I don't want to not do niche topics, so it's just a fine balance, basically. Like Enies Lobby, I know that's going to be interesting to everybody. I was happy to do that video, and it turned into an hour-long video, but yeah, that's just the way it is. So, what do we got next? Hulk Island. Okay, so Reverie, fine. We gotta vote on Reverie, because Reverie is just it's barely an arc, you know? And I feel like everyone just really there's literally nothing bad to say about Reverie. There's nothing bad to say about Reverie, in my opinion. Right? What are you gonna say about the Reverie? It was too short? Because that's what you could say. Reverie, solid, okay, don't even know who doesn't like the Reverie. How could you not like it? Maybe if you're just a huge Straw Hat fan or something like that. If you're a huge Straw Hat fan and you were just so bummed out that the Reverie didn't make it, then I could understand. Igor Thadu says, Alabasta and Impel Down above Dressrosa. Well, Impel Down I just put up there by itself, but Alabasta, yeah, I put up there. No, Alabasta was voted on. So Alabasta and Dressrosa are both voted on, so they're where they're supposed to be. If it helps, Dressrosa was really close to hitting favorites. So that's about it. I do personally think that Alabasta is a way better arc than Dressrosa. Me personally. But I promise that was not a Dictator Morge moment. Impel Down I did put up there just automatically, because I kind of assumed that would be the case, that everyone would vote that, but don't know if that's actually the case. Omar Gaskin says, when are you going to do some other series analysis on Morge 2? I don't think I would ever use Morge 2 for that. Reverie, that's really, really tight. Really, really tight. I think it goes to favorite, but that's really tight. Actually, though, no, the way that we're supposed to do it, I haven't been doing it consistently, is that, the majority of you don't put it in favorite, right? The majority of you are not putting it in favorite. But I haven't used this logic. Like, this stream, I haven't used that logic so far that much. So I don't know. Your boy Jingle says, why would Roger laugh at the Oceans uniting? I think the laugh can be at a few things. Because one could be the absurdity of it. Because it's an absurd idea when it's first presented. Like, that's what, this is the full... Plus, there's a larger story probably that's leading up to it that we don't get, and I haven't really pieced together. So, the pirate here says, more mods vote count as 10. Pirate here, you really love it being a mod. Don't go down the route of Don Quixote D. Joker. It's not a story that many would remember. Who remembers Don Quixote D. Joker's storyline? The rise and fall of a man who became mod and lost mod status in the span of, I think, 20 minutes over the course of one stream. Chubby Alonzo says, is this going on Morge 2? Yeah, so this is going to go on Morge 2 probably tomorrow, maybe tonight if I'm from my editor and he gets on it right away, but this is definitely going on Morge 2. The full thing will go on Morge 2, so the parts that got cut off as well. The thing is that basically, the thing is basically with Morge 2, I don't want to use it to do other series and stuff like that. The way YouTube works is that if you're doing a type of content, you should keep that consistent for that type of channel. So if I'm uploading long streams on that channel, that's just what I'm keeping that channel for. It's basically the backup channel for stuff that comes off of here and the channel that long streams will go onto. If I were to do other series, like Ohara, for example, I'm going to talk to him soon, kind of find out how he's doing with Jujutsu Kaisen, but it looks like Jujutsu Kaisen is really working out well for him. So if I do another series, I'm probably going to do it on the main Morge channel. Alright guys. We got Whole Cake Island. Whole Cake Island. And here's the thing. I am not putting Dressrosa in. Kenocha says, will Chainsaw Man ever see the light? Okay, let me let you guys in on a little secret. You know why? Because it is 10:30 EST. A lot of my viewers have left at this point. You guys have stayed around, which means that you guys deserve to be let in on a little secret. Alright? Who's ready for the little secret? Little secret is I am working right now on another channel. It is not necessarily what you expect, but it is what you would expect of me. Like, it's not something out of left field, like, oh, Morge is doing, like, I don't know, like a vlog channel or something like that. That's not the case at all. Alright? So it's similar content to what I'm doing here, but it's a little different. Anybody who's known me a while will understand why I'm doing this content. But there is a second channel in the works. Alright? There's a second channel in the works. I think a lot of effort is going into it. I think you guys will really like it, but, you know, it's for people who are interested. Obviously, it's not like the One Piece channel is still my main channel. One Piece channel is still my main channel. And then people who share the interests that will be going into my second channel can obviously subscribe to my second channel. And it'll be a little while before it goes up because we want to do it right. Probably about 3 weeks from now, you guys will be seeing it. Mr. Father Santaman says, Oof versus Morge round 2. You don't even know. If you're coming to the stream late, you have no idea. We had a bunch of fake Oof imposters running around. Can you imagine that? Some dirty fake Oof imposters. The real Oof, we'll never know if he showed up, because there were so many fake Oofs just running around. And I promised the real Oof I would mod him if he showed up, but we don't actually know. Omar Gaskin says, Oof, Lodiv's Morge. If Omar Gaskin wasn't a mod, oh, I'd ban you right now, but you're a mod, so you're invincible, and I can't touch you. Adrian Akeem, also shout out to the Morgecast podcast. It's literally more analysis. Oh, thank you very much, dude. You don't gotta pitch it. You don't gotta pitch it so far. Yeah, the Morgecast is definitely, I think, it's its own thing. Morgecast is its own thing. It's where extra thoughts and stuff go. It's less polished than my normal videos. It's more so stream of consciousness, but definitely extra content comes out from there. But yeah, second channel is coming out about 3 weeks from now. I'd say, I don't know, what day is it today? The goal is probably either this week or this week. So this week or this week. So second or third week of June. And I think a lot of people will really enjoy it. Harrison Tioto, manga review channel, question mark. Also, Whole Cake Island greater than Dressrosa. Okay, well, show that with your votes over here if you think Whole Cake Island is greater than Dressrosa. I'm not going to talk about what it is necessarily. I'm not going to talk about what it is. It's not something out of, it's not like me playing guitar or something like that. It is content very similar to what I'm doing in One Piece. It's just on certain other stuff. So, hopefully you guys, only Moogie fans, we can make that happen. Thanks, Kalash. Appreciate it. Pirate Hero, Hokek Island is one of my absolute favorites, but real talk, the Zeph ransom thing was like the reason for Sanji's actions, but kind of got hand-weaved in it. I'm not going to say Hokek Island was perfect. I do think that Oda has a lot of ideas for certain arcs. I think it is fair at some points to be like, oh, this was kind of... Like, I think a lot of stuff you can be like, okay, this was the reason that this played out the way it was, and you can... there's a reason for it that you can think of, or like some small detail that you can point to and be like, okay, that's why, or something you can logic as the reason for it. And then other times maybe you're like, okay, this left me a little wanting in terms of a good explanation, but I don't think that there was anything in Whole Cake Island that was drastically like, oh, this was a really big miss or something like that, at least to me. I think the ransom thing is something you could argue, but I also think that like it makes sense when you look at generally who was the one whose idea it was to hold things ransom and stuff like that. Mr. Father Santa Man, thanks a lot. How would the hashtag real oof prove that they're oof? So, oof messaged me on Twitter afterwards, and I have reason to believe that they are the real oof. I don't know how they would prove that this is their YouTube channel, though. Which one's their YouTube channel? Maybe they can message me again. Maybe I have another message waiting for me on Twitter after this. Francis G. Rake says, if I become your friend, will you mod me? Oh, for sure. But too bad we'll never be friends. Let's take a look. I'm interested to see where you guys put Dressrosa. Damn. Holy, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, because my channel did get big off a Whole Cake Island is underrated video, so... I don't know. That's interesting to me. Damn, I did not expect to be just overwhelmingly there. Oh my god, that's crazy. And Wano, how do you all feel about Wano? Favorite, like... Okay, what is it, solid? Okay, I don't know why I'm still questioning it. We've done 15 of these, or 50 of these so far. You're gonna need to find... Oh, Margaskin, we still gotta find out more about the 3S tribe, though, and Smoothie needs more screen time. Yeah, I mean, I still think that Smoothie is going to get her screen time. I still think that all of the Big Mom Pirates that are kind of, got dropped off the waterfall are still going to get plenty of focus soon. It's just, gotta wait on it a little bit. Diomo CG says Zoro will die in the Chimera Ant arc. Yeah, I kind of believe that. I think that's when Zoro will die. Just wait for the Chimera Ant arc, and it's over. AY says, you're still live. The stream didn't end nice. You don't even know, man. You don't know how many times the stream has ended. You have no idea how many times the stream has ended. If you look at my thumbnail, good lord, I'm so much less happy than I look in my thumbnail. Things went so wrong. This was, I think, the bad internet has bothered me in the past, obviously. It's bothered everyone. This was the first stream where, like, it's actually, like... really, really bummed me out. Because it's just, like, made it so difficult. The Zoro will die in Wano theory is trending, says Mosh TV. I just don't believe it. Alright, let's take a look at Wano. Let's take a look at Wano. No, come on, guys. Wano's in your favorite? Oh, man. Overwhelmingly so? Oh, my God. Oh my god, okay. Alright, this is... First of all, let me just say that I 100% predicted this, that nothing would end up in Don't Like It That Much. Nothing would end up in Don't Like It That Much. I knew that from the start. I don't know why we did this like this. I guess we should have done another tier that's like tippy-top favorite, right? Favorite. That's what we should have done. Yeah. I just don't know. Like, I could definitely imagine Wano... Okay, this is obviously your guys' opinion, right? So doesn't matter, right? I could personally imagine Wano being here at the end of it, for me personally. But for me personally, I would just not rank it yet. Oh, I can't really put it back, can I? In the whatever. I would personally not rank it yet. And if I had to, like, gun to my head, someone was like, how do you like Wano so much a lot? It would honestly be around here for me. That's the honest truth. So... but I could easily see it being here, right? So I don't want to say anything. Like, I gotta let things settle. I gotta reread the whole thing to get my full feelings. But, like, if you had to ask me right now, for me, Wano's around here, personally. But my opinion doesn't matter. No, your opinions do matter. I'm keeping it here. I'm not dictator mortgaging at all, I'm not dictator mortgaging at all. Let's see. think I missed one thing. The Pirate Hero. I've been self-destructed for years. Don't let a few bad... Dude, the Pirate Hero, no, you... You're making me feel bad now. No, a few bad streams are not bumming me out like that, actually. Like, it's fine, but... Wait, a few bad streams? Wait, what do you mean a few bad streams? What do you mean a few bad streams? I think this... Probably all my last few streams have been bad. I think some have been pretty good. I shouldn't even have said where I'm putting Wano right now. I think that's not really fair. Maybe, like... No, I think, yeah, I'll be honest. I think I'd have to reread it to kind of, like, get my feel. Get my feel for it. Michael A., thanks a lot. Screw it, throw Elbaf in there. A lot of people had it to be my favorite ones. Just have it in there automatically. Just have it in there, like, immediately. I don't know about that. Too bad we don't actually have a... Yeah, Joaquin Varela has already had 3 bad streams today, lol. That is true, so it has been a few bad streams. Kailaj says, more, did you just let democracy win? Who are you? Yeah, actually, this was by far the most democratic stream we've ever had. So we're going to start winding down now. No more super chats, please, whatsoever. We're probably going to wind down, basically, at this point. No, Niloda, don't say Wano's garbage, Moj. I could easily see me rereading the whole arc and putting it here. Let's be very clear. I could reread the whole arc and put it over here. I'm saying right now, do I really, really like it a lot? No, it's not an Arlong Park for me. It's not a Drum Kingdom for me. Those arcs hit me emotionally on certain levels. Yeah, it's just not these arcs for me right now. Well, but for the record, I would also be moving some of these down. Like, if we were to get into my opinions, Thriller Bark wouldn't be quite up here for me. It would be in Solid, for example. But this wasn't a stream about my opinions. We actually did go by your guys' opinions for the most part. I think I moved... What did I move? I moved Whiskey Peak up. I don't know why Whiskey Peak was the one where, like, I really pushed it. Adrian Akeem says, are you prepared for the power scaling stream? I don't know if I'm ever doing a power scaling thing, man. Look, like, if we, like, I just don't know. I think, like, that's going down a certain rabbit hole that, like, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Freddie M says, Wano isn't more just favorite till the raid fails. Freddie M is exposing me right now. I don't know. We might have to ban him. Can't let my secrets out, but you're not wrong. I don't know about that, Freddie. But, yeah, my opinions, like, not all my opinions are, like, basically this. These are kind of close to my opinions, I guess. But I did let you guys kind of have free reign for this for the most part. I think, if somebody asked me what my favorites are basically Enies Lobby and Marineford. Those are my favorite storylines. Yeah, those are my favorite storylines by far. And I think that, yeah, we're not going to do a power scaling tier list ever. We're going to do fun stuff. I think the next one we might do is best islands, but I'm also going to try and think of, like, other content we can do besides tier lists, because tier lists, you know, they're fun, but, like, I still want to do something that's community interactive, like, so you guys get to vote, voice your opinions and stuff like that, but not necessarily just keep doing tier lists, you know what I mean? Jafet Saleh says, add another tier about favorite arcs. I was going to do that, so I was going to do, like, let's vote on the best. Let's just do it. We'll do one last poll to end the stream. Let's just do one last poll to end the stream. I'll drop all of these, and let's just see it, all right? Favorite arc, period. I'll do, so Alabasta. Guys, I'm going to put Water 7 and Enies Lobby together for the purposes of this, because otherwise it's essentially the same storyline. I don't really want to split the votes on it, you know? Water 7, Enies Lobby. But then the question is, do I have to put all the Marineford stuff together? I think that's not fair, right? Do I put Marineford together with Sabaody and stuff? With Impel Down? PCP, yeah, the thumbnail's pure bait. It's the thumbnail's pure bait. Sorry about that. I don't know if I should split it or not. Marineford is its own thing. I'm gonna keep Marine. It feels almost unfair though, because then I'm putting Water 7 and Enies Lobby together. But Water 7 and Enies Lobby are very clearly the same storyline. Very clearly the same storyline. I'll put Sabaody separate. I'll put Impel Down separate. You know, we'll consider it. So if it looks like something like, oh, Impel Down plus Marine Forward plus Saboti would, like, we'll consider how it all shakes out, kind of. But, like, for the moment, I'll keep them separate. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I necessarily agree, but that's just what I'm doing for the moment. What else we got? Reverie, Whole Cake, and Mono. So a lot of options here. This is the big one. Alright, I'll give this one a moment. Kalash, thanks a lot, but seriously, like, let's not do any super chats going forward, just because, like, I'm winding it down, like, I don't want to, like, you guys don't gotta super chat from here on. I'm just gonna try and respond to whatever comments I see. Really hyped about island ranking. Yeah, I think somebody suggested it last stream. I think that's a great idea. I think that'll be the next one, and then, you know, more content ideas from there. There's plenty of things I could be doing. Please make that happen. For sure it's happening. Also hyped about seeing you cosplay as Zoro someday. No, I never said I would do that. I just said if I had to do that, I would. Oh, link is broken? Fuck. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. My bad. What are the options? Favorite arc. Yeah. It's broken. I get it. Favorite arc, Alabasta. Water 7 / Annie's Lobby Saboti. Reverie. Aiden Boyle says do sagas, not arcs. That might be the way to do it. I've always actually thought that that's the better way to do it, but then, like, people, I think that's just not the traditional way people do it, so people usually think of it in terms of arcs, not sagas, so I'm kind of just playing to what most people do. But to me, it's just much easier if you just combine it all into, like, big storylines, like the Alabasta storyline, or the entire Baroque Work storyline, the Water 7 Annie's Lobby storyline, the entire Marine Forward storyline, so starting with Saboti all the way to, you know, Marine Forward. I always found that to be, like, a lot easier and more straightforward and makes more sense in my head, but, like, you know, it is what it is. Most people go by arcs, so I'm just going by arcs. Condiment Man says, make an apology video if the raid fails. I'll have to do a lot of stuff if the raid fails. Alright, we're going to vote in, let's say 10 seconds. Alright, so get your votes in. Make your choices. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's see. Wow. I am shocked. That much, huh? You guys like Water 7 that much, huh? Wow. Every poll that I see, it's always tight between these two, Water 7 and Marine Forward. This is like a landslide. This is like 50% Water 7. Be honest, is it because I dropped a Water 7 Eddie's Lobby video recently? No, but you know what? If we combine, so let's say we take 6% from here, 4% from here, now that would still only add about 10%. So even then, even if we did the full Marine Forward storyline versus the full Annie's Lobby storyline, Water 7 Annie's Lobby would take it pretty cleanly. That's interesting. Yeah, is it Morge video bias? Is that just arrogant of me to say? Because, like, no, but you guys are my viewers, so, like, you guys view my videos, so I do wonder if there's some video bias there. I don't know. No, but Vitali. So, you have to combine them because it's the same arc. But even if you separated them, like, if you combine the Marine Forward plus Impel Down plus Saboti, so let's say we did purely combinations, we got everything related to Marine Forward all together, it would still be just 21% plus 6%, so that's 27, plus another 4%, so that's 31%. That's still not that much. You know, this is like a 50%, practically a sweep. That's crazy. So I don't know, I expected Marine Forward to be tight up there, Water 7 close. I expected it to be even, but that's interesting. So, I think that is a good way to end the stream. You know, and this time we're going to end it on my terms, so when I click the button end stream. So I will talk to you guys later. This will be up on Mr. Morge 2, the complete stream, I guess, maybe tonight, but probably tomorrow.